Good evening, everyone. We are the product managers behind WaterGoGo, consisting of Justin, Vahag, Austin, Fong, and David. Our company, WaterGoGo, is a startup that provides water filtration solutions as a complete package. This is a case study for our first product, the GoGo One. First, let's review the mission statement and customer definition. Our mission is to create a world where clean and safe water is accessible to all, and let's see how the GoGo One will help us accomplish this mission. Our research indicates two main end user groups that would benefit from the GoGo One. The first user group are exposed to raw water or contaminated water due to pollution in countries such as China, India, and Africa. The second user group are exposed to contaminated water due to natural disasters such as Hurricane Milton and Hurricane Helene in the United States. Some statistics that help us back up these claims include in the United States, 1.1 million people get sick every year from germs in drinking water, especially after disasters, according to CDC. In China, 700 million people consume contaminated water every day, according to NIH. In India, 70% of the surface water is unfit for consumption, according to WEF. And in Africa, only 16% of the population has access to clean water, according to WHO. Our targeted customers include three main groups. The first group are NGOs and nonprofits such as UNICEF, the Water Project, and Charity Water. The second group are government agencies such as FEMA, and the third group are corporations that want to do charity using our product. That was our mission statement and customer definition.
Now, to see how we plan to accomplish WaterGoGo's mission, I'd like to introduce our first product, the GoGo One. The GoGo One is a portable, rugged water filtration system that provides a complete turnkey solution to water contamination. It can take non potable water from any contaminated source and turn it into clean, safe drinking water for up to 100 people per module. This means that we save time and resources for our customer by having our expert team of engineers do the research and design work, as well as leaving the product certification process up to us. By partnering with WaterGoGo, NGOs and government agencies can also save money as we are able to produce at scale, driving costs per unit down. The modular and simple design allows for quick setup and installation, saving volunteers precious time. To break things down further, we have a system block diagram that illustrates how GoGo One works. As you can see in the product image on the left, the GoGo One is made up of multiple stages of filtration that are placed in series. This allows the GoGo One the ability to collect non-potable water from a contaminated source and produce clean, potable water. A solar-powered pump is used to draw in the water from a contaminated source and provides the pressure needed to push the water through all of the filter stages. Using proven materials and technology, GoGo One can filter out all of the chemicals and organisms that are harmful to human consumption per the World Health Organization. The quality of our product is proven by meeting the following certifications: MIL standard for system ruggedness, NSF for certified water quality, and the EPA for adhering to environmental regulations. In order to bring GoGo One to the market, we need to create a minimum viable product. In order to reduce the development costs and risks to WaterGoGo, the GoGo One will be assembled from standard size and private label components. Private label means purchasing components from suppliers, but there will be a WaterGoGo label on the product. We have chosen well-known manufacturers with proven quality and production means for our parts. This includes Panasonic for the solar panel, a flow jet pump, and 3M for our filter housings and membranes. The reverse osmosis filter will be of our own proprietary design. By leveraging an economy of scale and purchasing at a minimum quantity order of 1,000, the total cost of production will be $5,000 per unit. After studying the cost and multiple factors, the GoGo One will go on sale with the price tag of around $20,000. At this price tag, we provide a complete system, customer support, and the service to receive and recycle used filter inserts. Our product is further validated by a few beta users shown here. Additionally, we've performed a market study on competitor products. As you can see, these are some of the other competitors in our market. Based on the results of this study, we are confident to point out three main differentiating factors between our product and the rest. First off, our product is unique in that the built-in solar panels make the GoGo One operate 100% independently from the power grid. Secondly, while compact, our product offers robust filtration, producing 1 GPM of potable water, which is comparable to a faucet in your own home. Finally, at $20,000 a unit, there are no other options in the filtration market capable of serving up to 100 people per day with the expected filter life of 6 months. That is our product, the GoGo One.
Now, let's explore the market that we are venturing into. WaterGoGo is doing business in the water filtration segment. To simplify the market research, we have looked at 4 biggest water filtration markets. All are in the billions of dollars. The US market is 0.6 billions just from FEMA alone. This market is growing due to multiple economic and social reasons. The compounded annual growth rate for the global market is 8.6%. After performing market segmentations, our targeted customers will be the non-governmental organizations, disaster relief agencies, and corporate charities. Now that we have observed the financial motive for WaterGoGo to venture into this market segment,
we can now look into some of the business analysis surrounding WaterGoGo's GoGo One. Starting with the types of innovation matrix. The GoGo One works in a problem well-defined as well as a domain well-defined, making it a sustaining innovation. Moving on to the products and customers matrix. There are existing customers in this area, and there are new products being developed here, putting this in the product development segment. Focusing on the ecosystem, we have suppliers such as 3M, the membrane manufacturer, and filter insert recyclers. And some customers on the right-hand side here are NGOs and NPOs, disaster relief agencies, and corporate charities. And all of this is highly regulated by government regulations set in place. Moving on to the SWOT chart, some strengths offered by the GoGo One are portability and modularity, allowing some customer ease of use, a rigid design for harsh terrain and weather conditions, a reverse osmosis filtration system, self-sustainment with solar power and panels, and a turnkey solution, offering very little training needed for operation for the customer. Weaknesses in this area are a reliance on investment from NGOs and other agencies to kick off, as well as a required access to water sources to actually filter. Opportunities in this area are the hundreds of millions of potential users, a currently growing market size, and a large amount of capital investment opportunities available through NGOs and government agencies. A threat faced by GoGo One is that the competition currently does have a fairly similar product, but it only works on a small scale, only enough for a few people to have water per day. And that concludes the business analysis surrounding WaterGoGo's GoGo One.
Let's now talk about the business model and product roadmap. Our business model is a direct sell to the customer. We have 3 revenue streams. Over 60% of the revenue will be received from selling the complete system. The remaining 40% revenue will be received from selling filters and replacement components. Our product roadmap is as follows. We will first build an MVP, and to reduce risk, we will private label most components. Next, we will introduce GoGo 1 to NGOs as beta users with established relationship with sale. Then we will release the product to the African-based NGOs to serve the African market. After the product has been proved in the market, we will launch it in the United States for government agencies and leverage product release as a means to prove product validity to US market. Afterwards, we will start designing our next product, GoGo 2, specifically optimized for scalability, and lastly, we will globally release the new product. Our launch plan with GoGo 1 starts with research, then prototyping, and finally officially launching in 2026. Our development cost expected to be around $200,000 with unit production cost of $5,000. We estimated to sell 1,000 units in the first year, which will create around $20 million of gross revenue that we can use to further improve and develop new products. Thank you for watching.